The Bass Bros return to Lake Isabella and even try their hand at trout fishing in the beautiful Kern River.
Hey everybody, we're back at Lake Isabella. Philip came up here and it was so beautiful. Not a lot of people around, so it's a good thing to do during the quarantine. Philip, you talked to Norm just the other night, and this is all coming to fruition. So kind of explain what's going on.
Yeah, well, we got our butts kicked the last time we were up here, so I called in the reinforcements. Norm Ramirez here, and he's been a longtime friend. I've known his son growing up through high school, and he happened to buy a house up here and has inside dope for us and surprised us with 3 beautiful kayaks. So we got live minnows. We're gonna go crappie fishing. Norm, what's the game plan?
We'll find out where they're biting right now, as far as maybe the cove. Another spot I want to try, and we'll see what happens. Go from there.
See you guys out on the water.
Yeah, let's get them.
The Bass Bros had no luck on the kayaks, so they switched to shore fishing, and they found that some of the anglers there had already caught copious amounts of crappie. But it was too windy, too late, and another disappointment for the Bass Bros. The Bass Bros decided it was time to try their luck at the beautiful 165-mile-long Kern River. No wonder Philip loves the Kern River so much. It was originally called the Rio de San Felipe, St. Philip's River. So the boys were out to try and see if they could catch a trout. As you can see, the scenery is spectacular, the view's magnificent, but it's worth mentioning that nearly 300 people have died on the Kern River since 1968. So if you're headed up there with the family, be extra careful.
Dude, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a big one.
Look at that.
What happened, Billy?
I just threw it out, and it just went beep, 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 and I slammed the hook, and you got all 3 hooks in them. But that's awesome, man.
Was that cool, or what do you think about it?
I love it because, look at where we're at. We're in the middle of nowhere fishing the Kern River. It's bitch. Let me get this guy back in the water.
No, I want him, Filler.
All right, guys, so Lake Isabella kicked our butts once again, but there's something about that place that keeps us yearning for more. We're going to go back there this weekend, try and figure out, we're going to make a little bit of changes like bigger minnows. I think that was one of the things that I noticed the guys that were catching them had about 2-inch minnows, and ours were like 1/4 inch, they're tiny. Bigger minnows, and I'm going to bring some floats that have the weights on the bottom. I'll show you in the next video. But I mean, other than that, big thanks to Norm Ramirez, man. He really, every spot he brought us to, the fish were biting. So they were there, it's just we screwed it up as usual. We're going to meet back up with Norm this weekend and do it again, and then we might even try and get into that river trout fishing a little bit more in depth. Patrick's ordering a fly rod, so hopefully that's here in time. And hopefully we slam next weekend. But hey, thanks again for watching, guys. As always, subscribe, like, comment. We love talking to you guys, and we'll get back with you guys for the next video.
Make sure you subscribe to Bass Bros to see if their return to Lake Isabella and the Kern River is a successful one. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on another edition of Bass Bros.